I think what sets Teal apart as far as love coaches is I was able to relate to Teal because she totally understood what it was like to feel like I was forcing relationships or trying too hard or working to get to a certain place when I was with a guy, or she was able to understand like my feelings when somebody didn't text or did text or didn't want commitment or did want commitment. Like it was really comforting, and Teal holds such amazing space, and she's super successful and a go-getter, and I just was able to relate to her success all around in love and in life, and it was a reflection of where I'm at as well. Before I hired Teal, I just remember feeling always so frustrated. It was a really frustrating time in dating because I was always feeling like I knew that I'm successful. I knew that I had my act together. I know I'm beautiful, and I just couldn't figure out why. Like, why are they ghosting, or are they not calling me? And there would be times where maybe I wouldn't get a text, or we'd be like, I think this guy is like really working out. And then come to find out he would kind of just be uninterested, or I thought that maybe we were going to really hit it off with another guy, and turns out he was talking to some other girl, right? So it just was very frustrating and confusing, and I just couldn't figure out what was going on and why I was stuck. So before I met Teal, I was constantly in my head. I was trying to strategize, like I was playing this game of chess with myself, or really was with myself, but I was playing it with some other guy. But it's really hard to play chess, mental chess, with somebody when they're not even playing with you, really. And I could see myself thinking scenarios through all the time, and thinking why didn't he call, or should I call him? Like, what do I do next? And how do I do this right? And or he's doing it wrong. And it was exhausting. I felt like I was in one of those, if you've been in a gym and there's step mills that keep just going and going and going. I felt like I was in an emotional relationship treadmill of death. Like it just was exhausting. Teal gave me an opportunity to voice what was going on in my head, and to have a platform and get feedback that was so loving, and also championing for my value, and help me to see in the moment that I could be okay, that everything was okay, that there were reasons why, but less about being in the head and more about feeling okay. And to me, that was really important. There was this feeling of I'm okay. And that I know for sure was the critical part in me being able to attract my fiance. I definitely remember a shift in my emotional state, my mental state, my spiritual state when I met my sweetheart. And I, in fact, would definitely say the majority of my relationships were trying. I was trying so hard, even with the relationships that were kind of working really well, or I thought worked really well, because I was overdoing, overworking, trying so hard to be the good girlfriend, or trying so hard to be the good date, and trying, versus just kind of relaxing. And the moment that I relaxed was literally when I was able to attract my sweetheart. I mean, I could just relax, and he came to me. Since working with Teal, I've been able to get engaged. I think Claire, 5 years ago, I would have thought trying to get the ring. Like there's this huge shift in my energy and what I was thinking, and really how I felt about trying to get this certain marker. And I could even remember the same feeling when I would try to move into girlfriend status or committed status, or I can remember feeling this way in other long-term relationships. And I can honestly say that the ring is such a minimal thing compared to the real true love that I feel I've actually gotten in my life. And I can say this because I've actually many moons ago was engaged, and I can for sure say that there was a bit of like trying there. Like that was a thing, a place that I wanted to be, but not necessarily with the right person. And that we didn't end up getting married. Like I said no. And now I've been able to not only get engaged, but to look forward to so much more than just a ring. Like I get to be with my partner who's got my back for the rest of my life, no matter what. That's more important. If I could say anything to that go-getter type of woman, is that you actually don't have to go get the love. Like actually, you don't have to go get it at all. That's something that you can lean back into and watch it literally come into your life. If you can learn some of the strategies and some of the tools that Teal is able to give you, and you can totally rest your hat of overworking or overdoing or overtrying and let the yumminess of love happen for you. I can honestly say that I relaxed into love.